Hey guys, welcome to the Tuesday stream. We've not done a Saturday stream in a while. Wow. How is everybody doing out there? We're going to play a brand new game today. We're going to play a little bit of NeoCab, a literal this year release, maybe even this month release. It's cool. It's right in the sort of the style of game we like to do. It's a bit of a cyberpunk future adventure game, but we're actually like a taxi driver, and our friend has called us. I'm not going to go too into it because, you know, obviously the game is going to explain all of that. I'm just going to quickly, not into the credits. I just want to quickly jump into things. Stay human. Yeah, I'm going to stay human. I don't know whether that put us straight in there or not. Let's go. Hey, Decipher. Hey, another 3. How is everybody doing out there? Hope everybody's doing very, very well. I was going to hit the settings, but whatever. Let's just get running. Night 1, the desert outskirts. Les Ojos? I don't know which one. There comes a point in any long drive where your mind goes a little off the road. It's like the flashing lines of the highway hypnotize you in some weird way. It's like the normal talk to the clouds. Like it's normal to talk to the clouds, or come up with a name for the 100th Joshua tree you pass in an endless desert. Very Californian references, the best we're going to get. I was officially at that point, and so was Jojo. Only 40 miles to go. Los Ojos, to my new life, to my oldest friends. Hey Wise, hey 3 again. It was like a gift when Savvy called me last week. My life was going nowhere fast, and she knew it. It used to be her life too. Losing jobs to Capra Owls or Capra AI, judging a dozen gigs and still coming up short, juggling. Getting way too comfortable, just being sad. So when she offered to be roomies again, this time at her place in the big city, well, I just jumped at it, surely. It didn't matter anymore what came between us. Alright, cool. Or what we said when we were angry. I mean, to be fair, who doesn't just immediately forget what happened when they were angry? All that mattered was the road ahead. That and the battery charge that set me back 30 coin. Oh, wow. Nothing like rolling into your new life completely broke. What a great idea. No problem. This is cool. This is cool. You're a driver. Just drive. What is this terrifying feature, hey said. If you could pick up even one ride out here, I'd be in a better place. Maybe even get a fancy here's to us cocktail with Savvy like old times. I started up NeoCab, which I assume is like Uber, right? This is the logical conclusion of Uber. This is what we're going for. This is what we're going for. Okay, I've got a driver rating of 4.9 stars. Woo! My daily goal is to hit 35 coin and 3 rides. Huh. How's everybody doing out there? It's the first time I've managed to like stop reading the stuff. You know, I think I need to go into the settings and just slow down the text speed a bit, because whilst I can read as fast as that, reading out loud, maybe not. Okay, my name's Lena. Hey, I'm Lena. How's everybody doing out there? Hope everybody's doing good. We're gonna start our shift. Excuse me while I clear my throat. All right, cool. So we got some like big numbers here for some things. You're doing engineering drawing. That's cool. The future you hate. I don't know about that, Wise. I don't know about that. Okay, we got some maps, some journals. Obviously, we're going to go straight into the journal. Let's have a look. Look out, Los Ojos. I'm going to go with Ojos. It just like it's California, right? Southern California. It's all like Spanish accent. Am I not right there? I don't know. To pack snacks, toothbrush, pajamas. Is that everything? Books and Dad's vase. Am I bringing like the ashes? That would be terrible. NeoCab driver in Los Ojos. Okay, let's have a look. Moving costs. Wow, $33 already. Well, I mean, like, moving's not cheap. Let's be honest, moving is not cheap. Let's have a look at the map here. Oh, hey. Oh, look, there's someone, like, literally right ahead of us, so I guess that's our thing. I strongly disapprove of this future. Do you? What exactly do you disapprove of this future? Are these all rides? I'm not sure exactly how we're supposed to be reading this. I'm going to click on this guy. Liam Bird. Faster than a shutter snap. Okay. Do we accept this one? I'm feeling this is the one we should accept, and then we're going to go down that way, right? Okay. Let's start. Night 1, the desert outskirts. We know this bit. For a second, I thought maybe Liam had put his pin in the wrong place. This didn't feel like a convenient pickup spot for anyone. I could barely make him out at first. All I saw was desert and dusk. Spelt dusk till dawn wrong. Then I spotted him, a lone figure dragging what looked like his luggage and a small elephant along with him. He got into the car bags first and squeezed in like he was their sidekick. Oh, hey. Hi, pick up for Liam? Gotta confirm that we've got who we got, right? Dots. You are Liam, right? Yeah, sure. I can feel his anxiety creeping up from the back seat. I can't help it. I absorb that stuff like a sponge. Don't absorb the anxiety. Yeah. Thanks, God. Yes. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh man. All good back there, buddy? You doing well? I thought so. I spent all day out there in the desert taking photos of the stars and the LO skyline, Los Hoyos skyline. I thought I'd lost my memory card. The bastard's smaller than a grain of rice. As always for these cyberpunk games, warnings and stuff. Why do they keep making them smaller? Damn, mine's racing. All right. His accent was smooth and musical, as you could tell, but I couldn't quite place it. Definitely not Southern California. Anyway, hello. I'm Lena, right? Yep, that's me. Wow, I'm not even clicking anything. Awesome, thanks for picking me up all the way out here in Nowheresville. No problem. Can I get to... Here we go. Let's just slow that down to about half that speed. I'm probably going to end up clicking my way through it, but all right. Hey, Honza Street. How you doing, man? Street, Saint, whatever. I'm not sure which one. Be a good cab driver and shut up. I mean, that's not how good cab drivers work. That is not how good cab drivers work. So we are the last human cab driver in a robot's world. I don't know what's going on other than that. We've picked up this person. I can't pick a gender right now, but we've picked up this person out in the desert, and they've been sketchy. They've been super sketchy, and I'm like, yeah, that's no problem, man. No problems. I was headed this way anyway. Plus, Neocab goes where Capra fears to tread. Oh, yeah. Where are you coming from? Where are we coming from? Cactus Flats. Of course we're from Cactus Flats. Oh, I don't know that one. Are you going to the big city on holiday? More like a permanent vacation. This car's carrying my whole life right now. I'm moving. Moving? That's huge. How are you feeling about that? I don't know. I think I'm, well, I'm excited. Obviously, I'm excited. Question mark. I've never been to Los Hoyos before. Can someone please look up the pronunciation? Is it Hoyos or Ojos? Stop it. This is your first time in Automation City? Is that crazy? No, I mean, moving somewhere you've never even visited? Say what? But damn, it's also very, very cool. Don't sweat it. It's mine too. I'm just visiting. No, it's my first time too, and I'm just visiting. For work? Sort of. I'm a photographer, or I'm trying to be anyway. I'm taking a year off from my real job to see what I can make happen. Oh, good work, man. Good for you. Good for you. A year to travel the world and take pictures. I mean, to be fair, anybody can do it. You just, like, drop everything and go, right? Who was this guy? The Dream. The Dream. What are we gonna say here, guys? Oh man, what's the stream lag like? You know, how long am I gonna have to wait before we got like? Because I'm leaning towards the Dream. I'm leaning towards the Dream. I'm gonna click the Dream. Let's go for it. Dream. Yeah, that Dream. If you were offered a position in racing for a wipeout team, any team, would you do it? What, IRL or like? You know, do they actually want me to get into a low graph? Oh, sorry, I complete that. Instead, she met a guy, a sculptor, live that dream with him. No, probably not. Probably not. I would probably slash into the side and smash and die very badly. They broke up after a screaming fight in Milan, and she came home with half-finished clay figure of herself. Oh, yeah? Can't miss anything in this one. She always loved playing the muse. So, what about you? Why Los Hoyos? I'm moving in with my best friend, yeah. I actually haven't seen her in ages. We used to be super close, and then we kind of weren't, you know? I can't arrest this man. Why did that just slip out? This is like inside thoughts, right? I always forget how easy it is to spill your secrets when you're only making eye contact with the road in front of you. We need to speed that up just a little bit more. For sure, I've moved a lot. UK, France, Canada, now here. You can tell the Canada from for sure. Sort of fading in and out of different friends groups, maintaining most of my relationships online. I mean, that's how things work nowadays, right? So why now? Why are you doing it right now, man? Why the leap? She asked. As if all she ever had to do was ask. I just realised that my life isn't as good without her in it. Cool. I love that. Sometimes it's just the only thing that makes it sense, right? Exactly. It'll be a fresh start for both of us. I hope. I guess this photography thing is sort of my fresh start. I need different voices here, don't I? I don't like doing girl voices for girls, though. So while you're getting the keys to a new place tonight, I'll probably be snapping pictures of Capra Tower. You know, the AI driving thing. Gross. I mean, I hope you get some good shots. Oh, you're doing a cover shot for Multinational Monster Magazine. That one, right? Yeah. Whoa, it's just a beautiful building. Whoa, easy there. Yeah, you can afford beautiful buildings when you're having a monopoly. Or sure, I've heard it's very impressive. You're betting on the gone home twist. What, like nobody exists? Yeah, you can have beautiful buildings when you got a monopoly. I'm guessing with that one. Sure. All right, I've heard it's fair. Let's be nice. Your emotional state affects which options you choose. My hands tighten on the steering wheel. I had nothing good to say about Capra. I'm not allowed to say it. What is this game? Giving me an option and then going, actually, you're too angry to say that. Do you know what else makes extreme amounts of sense? Mathematics and probability. Mostly until it doesn't, and then suddenly we realise how flawed everything is. But yeah, it's a beautiful building when you have a monopoly. Hey Carl, how's it going, buddy? It's been some time. So just the spoils of selling out human dignity, right? Robots. He shifted in his seats and tried to smile, but it was tight and uncomfortable. That type of smile, right? Capra. The name carried so much baggage for me. My first driving gig and my only income stream. Before they replaced me and every other driver without auto cards. Soulless capsules of glass and plastic. But hey, those things don't need health insurance, right? I tensed up just seeing their logo, which was all over the place. Nearly every passing car was one of theirs! Like this game. Crawling our streets, covered in sensors, collecting data on everything and everyone. Just hearing Leon say the name had my heart pounding in my ears. Right, so you're not a fan, right? We don't need to get into that. I felt like all the energy in the car had flipped. He was closed off suddenly. Cold. I couldn't go any other way. This is exactly why everyone says talking politics with PAX is the quickest way to tank your star rating. Was PAX like a PAX-cincher? Is that what they're supposed to be? My 4.9 driver rating definitely didn't want me to push him. Okay. No, of course. I'm legit gonna wait here and see, because like the good person in me wants to be like, yeah, no, you're right, man, you're right. Let's just be chill. And another 3, of course. Disagree. Robots bad. Okay. All right, 3. You've cast your vote. Are we only gonna go with the two votes of disagree? Robots bad. Let's give it some more seconds. I love this game already. Alright, let's get into it. Yeah, let's get into it. Actually, I want to talk about it! So don't you worry that they're spying on us. You don't care that they've gutted the job market. You don't think they're basically pure evil. Gutted the job market. Gutted the job market. You don't care that they've gutted the job market. Tucker Jubes. What I think is that I'm here to take pictures. I'm going to Los Hoyos for the aesthetic. I really don't want to talk politics. But that's so... What? I feel the tension in my arms, the tingles on the back of my neck, the anxious twist in my gut. What was I doing? Was my grudge against Capra worth losing stars? My online points! It was exactly what happened with me and Savvy. I got all emotional over something that really wasn't a big deal and I pushed her away. I mean, that's what emotions are for, right? To destroy your life. You're so volatile, Lina. Like I'm looking for reasons to be sad or worried. Crash the car and just end it. like all my bad feelings just leap out of me. Poison my life. When everything actually was just fine. I couldn't let that happen again with us. I'm sorry. I guess I'm biased. I think I'm just stressed. It is a pretty great building. All right. For the roleplay, I want to go. I think I'm stressed. For the actual answer, I want to go. I guess I'm biased. But to get him back on with the stars, I say it is a pretty great building. Another 3 says bias. We could go with the bias. I'm definitely feeling bias. We got a 3. Okay, that's all right. We are split of the vote. I mean, my vote only kind of counts for half. Oh, Honza's on the 3. All right, it is a pretty great building. I still couldn't bring myself to praise him, even if it might help my start. I kind of don't like this part of the game. I'm not sure how you guys feel about this, but I'm. Why can't I say that? Like what? All right. Well, I guess we're gonna say bias then. Yeah. No. All right. Get bias. We're gonna work our way through it though. We're gonna play the game in the confines they give us. I kind of got a history with that company. It's all good. I just don't want to talk about it. All right, Liam. All right. I get there's a lot of baggage attached to Los Ollos. Trust me, I really do. But I'm not here to pick it up. This week, for once, I'm just a tourist. All right. I totally get it, man. I totally get it. Look, if I wanted to silent ride with a brainless driver, I'd have called a Capra. You're much more fun. Yeah, the AI seems really uncomfortable. Does he need help? I don't know. As the sun went down, as the sun goes down, I could just make out the first lights of Los Ollos appearing on the desert. Suddenly, like a mirage. Just in time for us to finish the conversational arc. We're almost there. Ooh, that face. What game engine did they use to make this? This is cool. The city lights spilled across my windshield as we crossed the Los Ollos city limits. He pulled out his camera, and I heard the shutter click, 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 click away behind me. Look, Wessex. That's a crazy place. I thought about my new apartment and my new life, or I thought about Savvy. I'm uncomfortable with idiots programming politically inclined. But the thing, whilst I do agree that this game is very obviously pushing a message at the beginning, I have a feeling they're going to win us around to a different one at the end. But, you know, that's the thing. All right, number 3 saying Savvy. I mean, is this what you want, 3? You want her and Savvy to get a little boom chicka wah wah? Is that where we're headed? I mean, I don't know whether this game has that in there, but, you know, let's all be aware that is a thing that might happen. Cyberpunk story games, who knows? No more nights alone, no more longing for change. I was making the change, and I was ready. Yep. Here I am, Savvy. It's real. I did it. I picked up Leon's destination, a modest hotel. I pulled up, sorry. Nice, but it had an art to it. Made sense. You know, this is going to be It's going to be great. It's going to be great. You're doing something really big, and I think it's going to pay off. Yeah, no, thanks. Yeah, I'm going to say it. So, too many left-leaning, shoving down the throat games to the benefit. Wow, you know. Thanks. I mean, as you know, I quite agree with the left-leaning, so, I'm sorry again for being so pushy back there. I didn't mean to, you know. Hey, we're cool. I've gotten into my share of arguments with cab drivers before. I mean, who hasn't? Who hasn't? Oh, you have? Yeah, with much worse opinions. Oh, wow. Whew, that's a relief. Believe it or not, people have tanked my star ratings for less. I believe it. And listen. I know you've already got a friend in town, but I'll be crisscrossing town in neocabs all week. Maybe we'll get it paired up again, hey? Yeah, I'll be looking out for you, man. I'll be looking out. He shouldered his luggage and headed into the hotel, waving at me as he disappeared through the doors. I waved back, of course. Oh, look at that animation. I guess I'd made it. Woo, Los Hoyos. Am I now clicky stuff? Is this a thing? Is that frame rate tanking? Okay, we got a little thing there. Didn't really get time to read it. I was having a little sip of tea. All right, we got 5 stars. Great driver, if a little pushy when it comes to competition. Moving can be stressful. Welcome to hello. Exclamation mark, right? Oh, excuse me. Your rating stayed the same. I thought I was a 4.9. I've gone up a 0.1. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me. You've never argued with a cab driver. You should try it, man. You should try it. In fact, no, don't. Don't just... All right, we got money. We got coin. The ride fare was $5, and we earned some extra. Nice, nice. Well, we're now in the outer lands, but my battery usage is getting low. Okay. A new message from Oh, hey, Savvy. How's it going? Little Discord notification there. That's a genius touch. I like it. Guess where I am, or bad news went back to Cactus Flats. I mean, obviously I want to be like, guess where I am. But you know, bad news back to... I'm going to be like, guess where I am. Send. You got to double click it. Okay, interesting. You better be. I'm in Los Hoyos. Mojitos around. Is this... have you guys ever seen the piece of video Beautiful Agony? I had a conversation with a cab driver about the future where people started using Uber more. I mean, I'm just waiting for auto cabs to come to your phone, right? Me at your place, question mark, or I barely brought anything. He said that they're going to start destroying cars that are used by Uber. There was a bunch of guys in the Victorian times in this country. They were called the Luddites. I think it was this country. It might have been America. I might have been wrong. But they were breaking up steam-powered looms and stuff. We don't really remember them very fondly nowadays. Just saying. We'll meet you at your place. Meet you at your place. Our new place. Oh, Wiki Face. Wiki Face. I mean, so, like, do these girls... Oh, she's sending me a pin. Yeah, sure. Don't even ask if everything's all right. You just be okay. She looks like the girl from Avatar. I'm not sure about that, man, but, you know, I'll take it. Is it because of the extra hair stuff? Can't believe I get to see you soon. My rave fave, my literal favorite human beings. Oh my god. She's the savviest, right? So, don't look it up. I mean, maybe you do, but like there is a serious content warning with that. Emojis. There we go. Go. How long has it been since I've seen Savvy? 6 months? No, a year? It doesn't seem possible. Some days it was easy to feel like she was still around because everywhere I went in Cactus Flats was so soaked thoroughly with her memories. Most days that just made me miss her even more. Nobody gets me like she does. Like, really gets me. Being around her made me feel more like myself. Or maybe just made me like it more. I saw her up ahead and my stomach flipped. Woo, backflip. Hey, how's it going? L Bunny. Yo, the savviest, what up? You sure you want to sit way back there? Oh, you look amazing. Do you want to sit back there? You look amazing. I don't know. I think I might want to go with the sat there. It's always good to bring people forwards. 2, yeah, we got a 2. Okay. So I'm guessing another 3's got the lowest latency. Either that or people just don't care, you know. You sure you want to sit way back there? Hans is in as well. Yeah, I'm trying to get that authentic private driver experience, you know. Oh man, my throat. Honestly, I just feel safer back here. You're the only reason I would get into one of these things at all. Oh, wow. Oh my god, did you actually get a prettier somehow? Damn, girl. Whatever you've been up to is working. Good seeing you again. It's like, oh god, seeing you like it's like home, you know. Sorry, could we let's talk more? Being this close to Capra HQ creeps me out. Yeah, I thought it was weird you wanted to meet here. I was downtown. It's a giant eyesore, you know. Seems easy for you to find. Well, now I know where to avoid. Or gee, thanks, Capra. I'm gonna say now we know where to avoid. Exactly. Look at that eye roll. Wow, painful. No, just a little awkward pause. So, don't have lights like this back in the flats, right? The way we'd left things echoed in my head. Heat rushed into my cheeks. Was I turning red? My chest tightened and fluttered like I couldn't get enough air. I called her selfish and cried until I couldn't breathe. Right before I begged her not to leave. Was that what she was thinking about too? I'm sorry about how we left things. I just wanted to say ancient history. Whatever. I'm like totally over it. No, I'm not a Majesty member there. Oh, hey! How you doing? Welcome to the room. I've got a really bad cough for some reason. So, well, what have you been up to? Tell me everything. Or so, where did you ever get more gigs with your band? Talk about the band. Let's talk about the band. Yeah, Mrs. walked in. Hi. So, did you ever get any more gigs with the band? No, I'm in nuclear warheads. Target developer's location. Error. Safety measures activated. So, did you ever get any more gigs with that there band that you had? That there band. What? Ah, there we go. Your band. The Getaways, you know? Wasn't that why you moved? Totally wasn't to run away from me, was it? Oh yeah, we played some shows, but you know. Remember when you stopped picking up rides from Toad's place because it was always some sewer person? Oh yeah. That was every divey hole we played. I'd have to go home, like, and take a shower, swaddle myself in blankets and sage, like the plant. Turns out social activism has way less creepers in it. Crash your piece. No, we're playing this, man. We're playing this. Just some fogies too afraid of their own shadows to really affect change. But, you know, I can work with that. Speaking of, I can't believe we're back in your old Styrie. This thing knows all my secrets. Styrie, is that the name for the car? And you know, I love retro as much as the next girl, but would you mind parking it a little down the street from my place? Ouch. Oh, ow, that hurts. People would get really weird if they thought I was pro-car. I mean, who is pro-car nowadays? It's just a big issue in my work right now. You know, like, we're all like worried about our footprint and stuff. So wait, we're gonna have to probe this anti-car thing, right? So anti-car, hey? I mean, kind of. Nothing personal, but it's like shop talk for me. We don't have to get into it, right? Not getting into a fight right away sounded good to me. Sure, whatever, you know. But wait. Where are we going? What's your address? Oh, yeah, right, just pull over. You right here? Right here? No, I got you a present. Yeah, give me the things. She's gonna bail. She's gonna, like, totally bail. I like her neon green necklace, though. Are we supposed to be doing, like, jewelry talk? Is that a thing? Close your eyes and hold out your right hand. She's gonna chip me, isn't she? She's gonna, like, proper chip me. Unlike you, psychopath, I will not put a bug in it. Okay. Alright. Wasn't a bug, it was a caterpillar. Okay, she said no bugs, but what about chips? And it was fuzzy. Oh, yeah, I remember. Come on, give me your hand. Oh, go on. I forgot how tiny her hands were and how they were always so cold. I should have brought you some gloves. How are your fingers freezing in the middle of the desert? I mean, to be fair, people can be cold in the middle of a hot spell. Easy enough. But I should have brought you some gloves. Yep, should have brought you some gloves. Size extra, extra, extra small. Yeah, whatever. Jace is always whining about my icy hands. Oh, ow. Oh. Jace? Who's Jace? She slipped something metallic onto my arm. Wait. If you're not going to shut your eyes, then at least stop fidgeting. It tightened to a snug fit around my wrist. She just like cuffed me. What is this? It's like a Fitbit? Oh, hey, we got like mood indicator. Is this a mood bracelet? Is that what's going on here? Is this a mood bracelet? Whoa. What is it? It's a feel grid. It's a 6th gen biofeedback device for your feels. Heart on your sleeve. The colour instantly shows you your mood. Basically, the way you feel in your body at the exact moment. You know what I do to feel how I feel? I stop and feel. I know that's not always true, but you're yellow, which means you're feeling positive. Yeah. Probably because of my awesome gift. You know it? Oh, yeah. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. I've got the necklace edition, so feel good green. Now we can both have like total awareness, man, of our emotional well-being. I don't think Zed agrees. You know, to take care of each other and all that junk. I mean, like, great, but oh, savviest. It's like best friendship bracelet necklace thing ever. Exactly. So it's reading brainwaves? Nah, just read your blood sugars. Sounds like a mood ring. Sounds like a mood ring. It totally is, except it actually works. Everything we feel is because our brain has triggered some chemicals to flood our systems, right? So this has a little sensor that reads all the molecules as they go surfing through your tubes. Oh my god, I love it. So cool. But I'm gonna go with so cool. So cool. See, it just moved towards green, which means you just got a little chilled out. These are the 4 basic colors. All right, lay it on me. Yellow is like feel good, green, but higher intensity. Happy, sunny, excited, you know. Red is the angry, anxious, agitated. And blue is, well, you know, blue. Just a bit glum. I don't know. I thought it'd be really cool for you to see your colors. People can be so fake, you know. So fake. But everyone I know with a feel grid... Oh, right. Everyone I know with a feel grid, it's like an emotional superpower, keeping it real and knowing what's going on, right? Even without talking for months, she still knew me so well. Only months. She didn't even see how I'd gone off on Liam. She didn't even see how I'd gone off on Liam just now. I've been a little all over the place, honestly. I've been trying to work on my emotional superpowers. Yeah, I'm trying to work on my totally trying. I mean, who doesn't want to have emotional superpowers? I get it. This just lets you know what you're feeling is real, but it's temporary. Yeah? Plus, now you'll know when your packs are giving you too much trouble. 2 blue, and you'll probably need to take a break. 2 red, then you gotta stand up for yourself, okay? Okay. So we'll just keep it in the greenie. That's cool. Otherwise it will explode. Tell that to my sound rating. Tell that to my star rating, right? We've only got the option of 1 or 2, right? Surely. Oh, there might be a few pauses. I seem to have been developing a bit of a cough during this. What? Yeah, otherwise it'll explode. I'm down with it. Let's do it. It's going to explode. Kaboom! No, but you might. That's a shame. And I've seen what it looks like. Oh, ow, oh. That thing tells people they're pissing you off, so you don't have to. I mean, to be fair, you should... I know confrontation is more my thing, but as you can see, I'm surfing a green chill wave at the moment. Chill as a cucumber. Is that how you're supposed to remember it? Lena, are you still saying it wrong? What? What's it supposed to be? Cool as a cucumber. I mean, chill works for me. Oh my god, I missed you. Damn, I even tried to remember it. Like, cucumbers are served chill and stuff, you know? Well, I miss you too, lady. You see, now I know you made me happy, not just, like, pissed at me or whatever. Why would I be... What? It's not a big deal, but the way we fought when I left, you know, it was just a bit awkward at the end. Oh, Red! It's not... I wasn't trying to hurt you. Okay, cool. I know. Yeah, alright, we get this. How do I, like... I don't really want my feelings to upset anyone. Who wants their feelings to upset anyone? But you do feel things a lot, actually. I mean, everyone feels a lot. It's unfortunate. Which is something I really love about you. Your heart is so amazing, the way you feel things. It's kind of beautiful. But bottling all that up doesn't make it go away. And when it all comes out, it's kind of intense, like that night. Yeah? You like an intense night? Yeah. You're right, or you're not the easiest person to disagree with sometimes? I'm gonna go with you're not the easiest person to disagree with sometimes. Felt a lump in the throat that made it hard to push back. Oh, well, alright, well, I can't. You're right. Not allowed to speak those big words there. I'm sorry. But I'm here, and you're here, and we're starting over. And we're both going to be better about saying how we feel, and we're good, right? We're both going to be better about saying how we feel. I don't want to risk making her mad. The weight on my chest would pass. It's true. It's true. Wait, I can't do either? Hell yeah. Okay, alright, somehow that... We were in sync again. We could always talk about serious stuff later. Seven and I had all the time in the world. So, how do we get it to your place, then? Oh, I'm so ready to be out of this car. I didn't mean to click that. I was trying to, like, move the text on, and it gave me an option. Oh, I'm really sorry, but, can you take me somewhere else really quick first? Sure. Where are we going? Are you going to be a terrorist? Is this... Well, I need you to drop me off, actually. This guy, and trust me, it's kind of a huge mess. You don't want to know. Is everything okay? I'd like to call it a night, actually. I came all this way to see me, and you want me to give you a ride? No. Is everything okay? It's the only one that actually makes sense. Totally. Kind of. I don't know, honestly. No, I kind of messed up at work, and I've got to go fix it before stuff comes down on my head. I wish we could just go straight to this awesome ramen shop you're gonna love instead of helping my dumb ass. It's a little bit embarrassing. Are you okay? Because obviously we want to dig here all the time. Yeah, it's all gonna be fine. Blue. I just got to do this one little thing before it blows up, and then I get to keep my job. Thank the gods. And we don't have to start looking for a cheaper place. Kidding. It didn't really sound like she was kidding. I never heard her take a job so seriously before, or even hint at money problems. Maybe we'd have more in common this time around too. No worries, I got ya. This is cool. You're the best. Oh yeah, and I mean it, you know. Wow. Right back at ya. He lives in this totally weird rich person dorm called Kinfolk. The place is cruelly with techie scum. He sounds great, or so what do you have to do? I think we're gonna have to go with the so what do you have to do. I'm gonna get all the things that doesn't seem like it ends the conversation, right? She rubbed her knees together. She always did that when she was feeling uncomfortable. I wonder if she knew that. He's a good client, and I ran my big mouth and pissed him off. Oh no. So now I have to go ask Kiss a little and give the baby his bottle. Oh no. He's been dying to get into this club, and tonight I can actually make it happen. But you should totally come and meet up with me and Jace later. You could just pick up another ride, right? Who knows? Maybe it'll be some cutie who wants to show you around. Hello. But wait, hang on. You're going to a club right now? Okay, or seriously, who is this Jace? Club right now? Or seriously, who is this Jace? This is one of the times where I don't know which one's going to lead on to the better conversation. Alright, layers wise. Going with the Jace. Go then. Who is she? My guy. Him. I don't know. It's only been a minute, but we have this super intense connection, like sunshine and butterflies and all that stuff. I'll bet you really like him. I can try and get you on the list? Question mark? Yeah, get me on that list. Just let me text Jace. Okay. So I notice how this one is all like cool, but this one's not. You see how the lighting difference? I mean, I kind of want to just be like, okay, cool. Because, yeah, we're trying to be friends with my friends again, all right? And obviously she's got a life that she's living. Okay, I could just say that. All right, cool. So how long have you been with Jace then, exactly? The light is emotional, yeah. Yes, cool. He says he'll text you all the details soon. Okay, great. I'll just wait for the deets. I've just got to do this thing, then you should head over. Okay, cool. Let me know. Let me know. Just so when. Oh, this is it. Kinfolk. Cool. I'll text you in like an hour tops, then come and meet us. Alright, that sounds good. See you soon, Rumi. Welcome to Elo, and remember, pick up a cute Pax next. Alright, we'll do that. We'll pick up someone cute. I watched her bounce up the illuminated steps and vanish into a soaring apartment tower. Half spacecraft, half greenhouse, and covered in glowing triangles. So we didn't get to ask what her business was. What was this place? Cooper cars buzzed around me, yeah, obviously, like I was in some kind of nest, and a few of the people inside gave my car a definite look, or defiant look, I know, from behind their tinted windows, and they were right. I wasn't supposed to be here. I was supposed to be with Savvy, and even for her. This was a little much, or maybe I misjudged our friendship. Oh, I don't know. I mean, this was a little much is a little ambiguous. That's the word I'm looking for. You reckon one? Okay, yeah, this is a little much. Okay, but it was just a detour. No big deal. I'll do one more ride to earn some coin, and then we'll be back in sync. Hype! Things just had a way of being spontaneous with Savvy, and I was never as happy as when we were together. Oh, did you guys see that flash of colour there? Hello, how are you feeling today? Your new feel grid is a biofeedback device that displays your emotional status as colour. Yellow, green, red, or blue. Let's read how it's going. Intense, in a good way. Your feel grid also measures the intensity of your emotions in 3 levels, low, medium, or high. The more your feel grid lights up, the more intense your feelings. All right, thanks. The circumplex, fancy science term. This map represents the full spectrums of emotions. Yes, even the icky ones. I don't kind of feel it does, but each segment is a unique state. So even though you may feel like a jumble of emotions, your feel grid will let you know which ones you are actually experiencing, even if it's a little unpleasant. Okay. Feel free, notice how you think and react when you're in each colour. The idea of the feel grid is simply to illuminate the feelings in your body so you can tune them into your emotional awareness. I kind of want to be like riding this line the whole time, right? So there's no such thing as a bad emotion, really. Just remember that the dark outer edges of the map are more intense feelings, where the lighter shades in the centre are more mellow. Groovy. One last thing, all emotions are valid, but the outer limits of the feel grid are meant to tell you something. It's like it's time to take a break or a nap, or even just a moment to center. Now take a deep breath, and good luck out there. Whew, deep breath, guys. Let's do it. Okay, we are in the red. You might be feeling anger, fear, or disgust. In the red, your heart rate is elevated and you may have symptoms of tension such as headaches, jaw clenching, or stomach pains. You're likely to have a difficulty in focusing and experience forgetfulness and poor judgment. Try to take deep, slow breaths and avoid spiraling into negative thinking. Alright, cool. This is not FDA approved. yeah, another 3 got it as well. Okay, more info. Oh wait, no, we did this. Is there a goodbye? Up here. Okay. So, all right, this is good. Let's leave there. So that's this here. This is my cash. All right, cool. Hey, Liam. Oh no, this is my ride history. These are the people I've given lifts to. Okay, that's cool. We got to do some more. Look at this, more rides. Did that not count? Hey. What am I haying at? Hey, another 3. What's up? Click on the field grid. What, this over here? I don't think I can. You hear me clicking? Down here, I think. Maybe in the reel. Maybe in the reel. Let's read my journal. Janice will send you the deets. So over it, and you're awesome DJ. Okay. Doesn't really tell us what we need here. Okay, we'll go back. That's fine. Let's go find a thing. Okay, we're in the combine. Who is this over here? We got to pick up a cute one. Remember, we got to pick up a cute one. Can we charge? Is that a thing? Coin only, no US dollars accepted. Yeah, power up. Good shout, man. Good shout. I agree 100% with you. Definitely time for a recharge. Plus, the weird way the hum of the charge stations made my head feel stuffed with cotton. I kind of love it, even if it was probably killing brain cells. The asking price was $132 a bar. A little steep, but here I was. I mean, full charge, right? Full charge. Hey Decipher, loving the game so far, dude. Been making food. Yeah, it's been good, man. It's been good. I've enjoyed it. Go to the anarchy sign. All right, we'll do that in a second. I'm gonna go for a full charge. Why not top her up? I pulled away from the station. I mean, we've got $80 in our back pocket, or coin, or whatever they're supposed to be. You say there's an anarchy symbol. This one. Gideon DeKalb? Gideon DeKalb. First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win. Who was that? What's that quote actually from? I can't remember, but let's do it. He seems overly dramatic. A valet in a tux shot me a look as I pulled outside the Grand Beaux Arts pillar of the Los Hoyos Badalon. Really, someone at this place rode Neocap. Hey, I couldn't read that. Then I saw her, a short figure with a bulk of a boxer, stalking down the red carpet towards me. Okay. The cameras went wild for her. The flashes reflected in hard metal skin. Ooh. She screamed back into the blaze and flipped them a bird. Lights of pink neon dotted her spine. What was she? I know, sounds cool. I mean, obviously we want her to be human, right? Or robot. What do we want here? Do we want a human or a robot? If only Zed was around to advise here. We're getting a lot of robot. Well, I say getting a lot of robot. Another 3 wants robot. So let's go for robot. Oh, Hansa want human. Oh, just a little too... Oh, wow. The only way I'm going to another pig fundraiser if it's for, like, an actual pig. Definitely not a robot. But she couldn't have been more than, I don't know, 13. You're not going to catch me dead at a charity ball for cops ever again? Same, or what are you wearing? I'm not gonna ask her age. That's just rude. I'm gonna go with the what are you wearing. It looks like some sort of fancy exo robot suit thing. Yeah, let's go for that. So what are you wearing? Oh God, don't make me talk about it. No, why not? Who was this kid? Famous? Super rich? Should I be calling her ma'am? Rough night, ma'am? Let's get some review stars, right? That's what it's about. Don't call me man. Oh my. Oh gosh, really? What are you trying to do to me? You not okay? Yikes, indeed. So why are the charity ball for cops? What's going on? Okay, technically it wasn't for cops, but they were hosting it or whatever. Just one more corrupt cog in the machine to pass Sophie's Law. What's Sophie's Law? Oh, I'm really sorry to bring up Sophie's Law too. Don't worry, I absolutely do not support it. What is it? What's Sophie's Law? So do we talk about what she's wearing? Like, I want to know about Sophie's Law. I want to know about Sophie's Law, but I'm going to stop for a moment. We're going to find out. What do you want to know about Sophie's Law or what she's wearing? We got a one from Honza. Nice.
She doesn't want to talk about what she's wearing though, but she's brought up Sophie's Law, so she definitely wants to talk about that.
Yeah, that's good. Some people who can't quite hear the microphone, Miss is saying that she wanted to bring up Sophie's Law, so it's probably the good choice as opposed to like annoying her with the things she's already said she doesn't want to listen to. Okay, let's go with that. So what is Sophie's Law? Wait, no, wrong voice. Oh god, sorry in advance. Yeah. So Capra wants to own everything and everyone, right? Anyway, anywhere we go, everything we say, they want it all. Sophie's Law gets them most of the way there. The outlaws human drivers within Los Hoyos. Order cars only, you know, to keep us safe. The referendum is up for vote any day now. They set up fake charity to hide all the political donations. And who's running it? Drum roll, please. My fascist mother. Oh, wow. And the cops are for that. Or are you for that? And the cops are for that, question mark, I think we're going to have to go for. I mean, there's no, like, emotional light to go with here. Is she wearing anything that gives colour? Oh no, we're at tied vote now. Cops or are you for that? Decipher's calling cops as well. All right, let's go with that. And the cops are all for that. LOPD is already deep in Capra's pocket. They use Capra face recognition technology with live feeds from every autocar in the city. Wow. So if Sophie's Law gift wraps them a monopoly on the city transit, they'd love it. Wow. Just like Yan City. Yancy? Come on, this is fascism 101. I mean, kind of. I feel the urge to just nod along. This kid was a lot, but sometimes, but something she said was nagging at me. Wait, they want to outlaw human drivers? Did you really not know about it? So Sophie Lemieux was a dancer with the LO Ballet. Her Primo Ballerina account had like 140 million subscribers. She was killed in a car attack about a month ago. Now she has 200 million subscribers. That's awful. What happened? Some rando drove an old steery straight into a crowd downtown. Killed her and like a bunch of other people. What's wrong with a person like that? Every time it happens, I try to understand it. I don't know if I ever will. So do we want to know who the driver was, or is that why I've seen so many cops? I mean, who cares about the driver? We care about the incident, right? Not about who did it. I think that's how we should be. I don't know. Let's see if anybody's going to say anything about this. Oh, another three wants to know about the driver. Honza wants to know about the cops. Okay. Dan Decipher wants to know about the driver. Okay, let's go with that. Go majority rule at the moment. Good question. He died at the scene and they barely released anything about him. Okay. He made some unhinged social posts a few years back, but he's otherwise unplugged. Oh man, that's who does that? Who knows if he was even real? Like a ballerina? Really? It was a little on the nose. Anyway, the vote is super split. It could tip either way if there's any consolation. If that's any consolation. If the law passed, it looked like I'd be out of a job real fast. And Capra buzzed by me. I want to see the cars. They would be the only show in town. How else would people get around this city? So every 500 coin a plate diner counts, with the vote going down in a few days. What does that mean? Yancy hates me, but says now I'm old enough to be expected at the DeKalb events. My obligation as a scion, I am a scion. Have you heard? No. Oh, sorry, I'm playing with my keys. Let me put them over there. I've never met a scion before. I don't even know what a scion is. First time for everything. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Also, another 3 of all people to complain about it. Have you heard your mic? It's a little embarrassing to talk about. People look at you weird when you have no money. It sounded like a butterfly. Well, thanks for pointing out that I was doing it because I wasn't even consciously aware of it. Do I get angry with her about the terrible life she has to lead, or do I go, you can't help who your parents are? Sounds like a tough life, or when you don't. 3, okay. I mean, personally, I'm leaning towards that as well. It felt a little too low to give her my shoulder to cry on. I'm not allowed to do it. All right, we got to pick one. It's the game decision that I'm not about. Hey, Forrest, how you doing, buddy? We're currently a cab driver in Los Hoyos. Los Hoyos is the grand city that we're in. City of automation, they call it. I'm the last human driver. We're getting people saying sounds like a tough life. All right, sounds like a tough life, girl. Girl. Hey, I'm super aware of privilege and all that. And I hate it. I would way rather not have any money and just be normal. Destroy the rich. That's what I think. Tear it all down. I liked her moxie. I liked where she was coming from, but she had a lot to learn. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, thankfully it was all like hell for review. Oh, no, father-daughter split vote here. What's that? I mean, which one are we doing? Do we like what she's saying or do we not? Do we want to listen to a rich person complain about how the rich should be, like, destroyed? All right, see you later, Hans. Was good to see you, man. Cheers for dropping in. I think we're gonna. I like what she's saying. I like what she's saying. Destroy the rich. Destroy. Three didn't get to cast the vote.
Oh.
Anyway, I went and she introduced me to the chief of police. And he was like, "Oh, nice to meet you." And I said, "Okay, I'm gonna do it. Fuck off, white supremacist." Did you really say that? What happened? Or I bet your mum was thrilled. I'm gonna go. I want to go with that last one. I don't know what you guys want to do, but three. Yeah, let's go with 3. I think we might have to go with 3. Yeah. I bet your mum was amazed at that. And she tried to pull me away, but you know, look what I'm wearing. Then she said I was embarrassing her, so I left. It's true though. Do you know that institutions can be racist? Sorry, of course you don't. I don't have to tell you how bad LOPD is for people of colour. Is she calling? Is she like calling me out for like being a victim of race attacks? No, but I'd love to learn about racism from white teenagers. Or do we let that one go? I mean, this is bad star review here.
You need to keep your job.
You know, everyone's telling me I tell it. All right. No, but I do love learning about racism from rich white teenagers. Bing. Oh, we got a little. What the hell? You don't know me. You don't know anything about me. So you're against everything your mum stands for. Was she a bit controlling as a parent? Totally. Wait, how do you know? You're dressed in a pink Iron Maiden or lucky guess, so what's with the get up? You're loving the voice actor. Thanks. You're dressed like Pink Iron Maiden, in a Pink Iron Maiden. Sorry, not like Pink Iron Maiden, like that. I'm sure that'd be an interesting musical experience there, but you're dressed in a Pink Iron Maiden. I mean, you cool. Of course, you couldn't just not mention it. Okay, so this is a Kindermech. It's the Michelle model, which is made especially for girls. Yancy would want you to know that this is the slimline model. I can't even talk about that. So, is Yancy your mum? Is that thing recording me? Is it dangerous? Or I have never heard of a Kindermech. I feel like I need to put an actual German accent on that, because that sounds like where it should be from. My German accent's terrible though, so I'm not going to do it. I want to ask about whether Yancy's mum. Is Yancy your mum? No one's responding, so I'm going to go with it. Is Yancy your mum? Oh, Katie's in just after. Biological mother. If you're talking about who raised me, then my mum's Maya Angelou and James Baldwin. These are actors, right? Wait, I need to now look up who Maya Angelou is saying about. I think I'm supposed to know because I heard of the Baldwins. Angelou. It's one of the top searches when I put it in. So let's have a look. Yeah, chat delay. It's a hard. Oh, yeah, she's an African American poet. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's do that one, right? Yancy's not that. What is Yancy? Oh, yeah, I've always pictured. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. You have to go look up her work as well. Okay. So we got a 1. We got a couple of 2s. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna go with the 1 because it seems like the Forrest's comments are 20 seconds behind. 1. And we're gonna go with the 1. Yeah, I've always pictured her daughter as a rich white robot. Don't make fun of me! You don't know me! Anyway, I'm sure Yancy's not that bad. Or what does Yancy do? What does Yancy do? I'm interested. Let's not patronize her anymore. She doesn't do anything. But my great-grandfather had a factory that made car parts. Yeah, you definitely have something in this car that's a collab part. All Yancy does is throw away his money. So, oh wait. Oh, we get back here. So, do we ask about whether it's recording? Do we ask if it's dangerous? I think that's the stupid answer, right? Hey, is that thing that meant to protect you dangerous? It sounds like the stupid answer to me. I don't know. We could compliment her on the colour. And then everyone's like, yeah, click the stupid one. We got a 1, we got a 2. I don't know if Katie is behind on that. Decipher wants to... Matt, the vote is split. Oh, this means I need to cast my vote. Oh, no, in comes Jelly to split. At least just suits a cute colour. Oh, God, what's she going to say? What's she going to say? You wear it, then! Do you know what gendered means? Yeah, but I'm impressed that a kid does. No, please explain gender to me. I don't know. They both seem really patronising. They're really patronising. 2. We got some 2s going up on the board. Yeah, we got. All right. Let's do the 2. All right, no, please. No, could you please explain? So the Michelle comes in purple, actually fuchsia rose. And the one they had for boys, the Michael, is blood red. So binary. Oh. But you try explaining gender to Yancy. No, I probably won't. Yancy put me in this when I was 4, after I got hit by that car. Whoa, what? But I was fine after the surgery. She totally overreacted. But she got it so if it happened again, like that happens to anybody twice, I wouldn't even feel it. Would you feel getting hit by the car the second time? I mean, what? It
depends how much damage the first one did.
It's like anything in life, right? You get tolerance to being hit by cars.
Yeah.
By the 3rd time, you just kind of like bounce like a jelly baby. It's no problem. Okay, there must be some cool things about it, or can you take it off? Jelly says, can you take it off? Patronizing her, like give her $100 a day. No. Everybody wants to see her too. Okay, can you? Hey, little girl who's nearly a teenager, can you take that outside covering off? You're a sick chat, you know that. Don't you know? That's where you're officially old enough to make your own decisions, apparently. Oh, is that even legal? This is what I've been saying my whole life. I tried getting emancipated, you know. But the courts of this country are terrified by Yancy. It's so sick and fascist. So, what does it feel like? It's torture. She always knows where I am. She can check it whenever she wants. There's a camera in here. She can see what I'm looking at. I tried to pierce my own ears once and my arms locked in place. Oh, wow. Oh, no. I tried to... I read that. I tried to put freedom from fascism on there and it peeled right off the chassis. There's a content filter. How do you even know what a fascist is? You're pretty worried about fascists for a 13... Oh, all right. That's okay. She is a teenager. That's okay. You must be able to sleep it off at least. Must take it off at sleep. I don't know. One of these. Do we ask her what she knows what a fascist is? Should we say that she's pretty worried about fascists to a 13-year-old? Or do we ask her if she takes it off for sleep? We got to take it off for sleep? Sleep, okay. Do you take it off at sleep? No! I can't take it off! Ever! It's so unfair. Yeah, it's pretty extreme. I have to say, I kind of get wanting to protect your kid. All right, we have a couple of parents in the chat right now. I feel like I need to ask whether this seems reasonable to the parents in the chat. Would you put your kids in an exosuit to protect them? One that they couldn't take off to sleep? Must be like farting in a spacesuit, lol. It's super extreme. It's pretty extreme. We got some... Decipher's like 2. Definitely 2. Yeah, hell yeah. I thought you might, man. I thought you might. I'm going to say it's pretty... We're going to agree with her in this last moment, right? It's okay. He's like, shush. We're going to say, yeah, that's pretty extreme. That's extreme. Right? Why doesn't anyone else say that? Breaks the can. So, where do you live anyway? We've just been driving around. This is a silly time to ask this question. I still stand by the invention of Velcro suits and Velcro timeout rooms. To be fair, Jelly, that sounds like a winner. All right. So do we ask her where she lives, or... I mean, we don't have to ask if the mum's worried about her, because literally she's walking in a tank, right? I'm just going to go ahead and click this first one. So where do you live anyway? Over the last few minutes, the streets have gotten cleaner, the buildings around us have gotten taller, and the people... Yeah, of course the people get taller, right? Actually, there wasn't a soul in sight. This is me. We pulled up to a high-rise with a titanium gate etched with lions. Okay. Did they oxidize it for that wonderful rainbow effect? Hey, Athena, open the gates! The lights on the suits pulse and the gates cracked open. You live here, or what's with the lions? I mean, we're not going to ask if she lives here. Well, like, the silly questions to be asking. What's with the lions? Oh, the family motto. Oh, look at this. Okay. I just got a message from Yancy. Thank you, at least, for going home and not to your aunt's or God knows where. We'll talk in the morning. In the meantime, think about your political opinions. You'll be more persuasive using reasoned arguments rather than obscene outbursts. What bullshit. I mean, like, to be fair. Sorry? You complain about my swearing. So, do we tell her that her mum has a point, reasoned arguments will win out, because we all know it doesn't against angry people? Or do we tell her to stay angry, because if they're angry, you might as well be angry? What are we saying, guys? What are we saying? Your mum has a point, or stay angry? Points angry. Points angry. I just have to take a moment to mention the music in the background here. It's been pretty nice. It's very chill. It's very chill, but I enjoy the electronic beats to it. All right, everyone's saying angry. Angry! Ah! Yeah, you stay angry. Anger is the only thing that I'm really afraid of. Well-behaved women rarely make history. Isn't that an actual quote? Didn't someone actually say this? I think your passion is what the world needs. When we're already at like half the vote, I'll just go ahead and click it.
Surely, like, your passion is what the world needs. You need a good vote, right? You need to keep your job.
Yeah, I think. Okay, so we got a 3 here, but we've already been outweighed with 2s. Okay, we're gonna go. Laurel Thatcher Ulrich said that. Okay. I mean, if Thatcher said it, I'm not sure I can agree. All right, let's go with it. Well-behaved women rarely make history, my dear. Right on! I knew you'd get it. It's so important. I'm going to tell everyone I know to vote no on Sophie's Law this week. Maybe we can make a difference. Maybe. Let's all get angry at screaming at stuff. Her metal-tipped fingers danced on the door handle, apart from I can see her actual hands. I just got to say, I don't get to talk to many people who treat me like a person. Okay, cool. And not a kid. I mean, you are a kid. It seemed like she was going to say something else, but she just shifted in her suit. And then, in a flash, she was out the door. As I watched her near the arched double doors, I got that awful sense that the suit was doing the walking, not her. Oh, no. I wanted to make sure she got inside okay, as if anything could hurt her. She looked back at me before the gate slammed shut. At least, I think she did. It happened so quickly. Where are we? Ah, we got an hour to go yet. Beautiful. All right, back to the phone. Let's go. Hey, 5 stars, guys. 5 stars. Very judging, so patronizing, question mark. Lol. Awesome driver. She's a great driver and really interesting to talk to. Really gets it. Yeah, you know it. You know it. We're good cab driver, right? Good cab driver. Your rating stayed the same. Oh, yeah. Okay, we got some money. We got the money back we needed to charge up the battery, so that's all good. Now we're in Liberty Heights and we've lost a bar of battery. Okay, that's cool. I kind of like this format of game. I like it. I can understand why Zed was annoyed at the opinions, but still. As I turned the corner, I slowed the car. A throng of people have gathered in the streets. They surrounded an empty Capra car in a messy circle. Ooh, anti-robot sentiment going down. They were yelling, barking at things at each other and at the car. A few were taking swings at it without a care. Well, I don't know. The order car made dozens of tiny rapid-fire turns, trying to free itself from the circle. I thought of a moth trapped between window panes. Then another sound. Was that my back door? I beg your pardon. What? What the hell? Hey, you look sweet. I need to get out of here. I need you to go. I'll pay. What the? No, let's do it, man. Drive. Listen, I'll explain, but we need to go. You're a neocab, right? Yeah. I am. You drive, people. We need to go. I can't be here, fellow human. Your fill grid states colors. Your fill grid state colors your choices, sometimes adding new options and sometimes disabling them. I mean, I don't want to be like, who the hell are you? Get out of my car. Works for me if you're paying, right? I'm a cabbie. I mean, everybody knows when someone gets in the back of the car and goes, interesting situation, you're just supposed to go, yeah, all right. Is that not how it goes? But most people are like, yeah, works for me. All right, works for me. Let's go. I gritted my teeth. I was way too angry. Oh, but I'm not angry. I've just had a beautiful chat with the girl. All right, let's just take a breath. My pulse raced in my ears so loud I couldn't think straight. This is the bit of the game I don't like.
It forces an emotion on you.
Yeah, and I didn't think we were that angry. Like, fair enough, we had a whole stick it to the man conversation with that girl, but I didn't feel like we were that angry. The hell are you doing in my car? You want to ride? You go through neocab. You don't just open my door without asking. Look, I'm sorry. Seriously. That's not this robot's voice, but whatever. But that's my fucking bike under the wheels of the Capra, okay? I nearly died, and if we don't get out of here now, the cops will be here and my life will actually be over. Why? I can explain everything, but first you need to put some distance between us and that mob. I like that. Ooh. Deep. Okay, I get it. That sounds... well, him just around by popping in could make you angry. Yeah, maybe, but I feel like the conversation we had beforehand should inform how I react to this slightly irritating situation rather than the situation forcing me into that state. I don't know, maybe. I mean, if I'm acting like some sort of stoned out hippie the whole time, I should be super chill by the time we get here. Whereas if I'm acting like an angry person, then I should be an angry person, you know? There's two things there. I don't know, well, anyway. After getting down with this dirty bass line. Oh yeah, that sounds terrifying. Okay, we're getting out of here, then you explain everything. This is the one I want to click. I'm going to click it. I clenched my hands on the wheel. No way I was letting anything slide. Why? Alright, you know what? No. Why am I not allowed? The cops are coming, that's your issue. And stop telling me what to do from the backseat of my own car. I let the silence and the tension fill the space. I don't think they're getting out. The packs looked so scared, the mob outside was getting worse, and I did really want to deal with the LOPD right now. And did I really want to deal with the LOPD right now? Hey. You've got panic eyes. I see you. Do you see me? I can usually get a read on persons the first time I see their faces. Savvy called it my truth download. Not like she ever listened to ours, listened when it was about someone she wanted to date. But I needed to be calm to tell her the little voice inside my head, and this pack's had me all riled up. I needed to be calm to hear the little voice inside my head. Yeah, okay, all right. I ignored them and tried to think. I met their eyes in the rearview mirror. Meet their eyes in the rearview mirror. Meet the eyes in the rearview mirror. Got to treat them like a person, right? And it worked. It was as clear as they were saying out loud. I knew they were sorry and they were safe, and they were just trying to survive. Like me. Okay, I'm not so angry. You're the sort of person who feels things really intensely, right? Well, this is an intense situation. Please, take 1 second to see me asking for your help and drive. I mean, obviously I'm going to drive, but... yeah, railroad. Oh, I felt frozen like things were terrible and they always would be. So I'm going to hold the gaze. I don't know, what am I doing? I'm holding on to the gaze. Wait. I felt their fear evaporating. My pulse slowed. There we go. Breathe. They trailed off as they watched my feel-good crash from anger red into chill green, and it seemed to calm them down too. Yeah, I mean, to be I'll talk about that in a second, Free. You're wearing one of these filterings and it looks like we're cool. Choose your words and packs carefully to shift your mood in a new direction and change your story. Yeah, so this is one of the things that I like to think that the channel can do, is pick up games like this that you guys are like umming and ahhing about, because I need content all the time, right? So there's no reason that I can't pick up it, especially when it's like, you know, under a tenner. Now, are we cool? Or this still isn't right, you know? I'm going to go, hey, we cool. Because I would have been cool with a guy jumping in the back and being like, hey, I need help. Anyway.
He might be a criminal, though.
I'm not bothered. That's good, because me and the LOPD are not cool. You floor it. I got us out of there in the nick of time, just as the squad cars rolled up and the bike punks scrambled into the night. That is fat. For game music, anyway. Look at the Capra cars. Look at the Capra. So, what's your name? I'm Azul. Ow, why does adrenaline have to wear off? This hurts, man. I'm Lena. Where are you going? Take me, I don't know. I need to get to work. I work at this club in Luz Rouge. It's not far. Ow. Do we ask if they're okay? Or do we ask what happened? I feel like both are the same question. different words. Hey, Sir Steve, how you doing, man? Hey, it's been some time. How have you been, man? It's been a while. What have you been up to? I presume life happens to everyone, right? We got a one. We got a one. Are you okay? Let's do that. Let's go. Are you okay? You're good, man. I'm bleeding. Oh no, can I help? All over my car? Wait. Can you give me stitches and antibiotics? Is it that bad? No, I'm just a little rattled. Thanks for asking though. Yeah, no worries. And don't worry, I won't mess up your car. You're bleeding in my car. That was thoughtful. Neocabs is supposed to cover cleaning costs for things like that. Is it? Work is life. Oh man, good. But once they do, there's always a mysterious operation surcharge that'll pop up in your paycheck a few days later. Lol. I got hit by a Capra. I was on my bike. It came out of nowhere, sideswiped me, then just kept driving. Right over my bike. Oh man, did you get the plate number? Or oh my god? Or what? Wasn't there as driverless for the people? I want to be like this green one, because like we got to be chill, right? We're chill people. We're a chill cabbie. Yeah, all right. Oh no, we got a 1 or a 3. Do you want to cast your vote? Steve is saying chill too, Sir Steve. Let's be chill, guys. Let's be chill. Yeah, let's be chill. Did you get the plate number, man? No, I didn't. Don't bother going back though. Just forget it. Well, those people just showed up. Wait, what about the mob? No, I called a radix swarm. Radix. What's a radix swarm? Is that a fancy term for angry mob? Is probably the one I'm going to go with, unless people like totally come up and go, "What's a radix?" Because these both the same questions again. You know, it's both the same questions. The chat is split. A rad asterisk. Yeah, yeah, like asterisks from the comics, but like in 80s get up, right? A Radixtrix. You know who Radix is, right? No, I have no idea who Radix is. Sounds like that. No, I just have no idea. No idea. Just let me know. We're activists. We stand up against corporate entities like Capra. Radix is all about direct action to change the city for the people, man. For the people. Get rid of cars. That's just the seed. What grows from there after safer streets, public transport that works, a big chunk bitten out of the luxury market. Most people just see us as punks on bikes, but most people are blind. People. Sounds like important work. Can I join? So then what's a swarm? Get a fix. It's all about get a fix, man. So then what's a swarm? Boom, boom. If you're a member of Radix and you're in trouble, like if you get hit by a car, you send a flare on the app and call a Radix swarm. Do I get this app? Do I get this app? Oh, this app will be great. It alerts all the other members, shows them where you are, tells them all you need to help. Yep, that one. So that was help or Radix? I want to ask about the app. I'm going to ask about the app. I want the app. All I could feel were good vibes. What, is that saying that's... Woo 2, stick it to the talks, but look, we all know this is a stick it to the man game, right? Am I not allowed to ask about that? Okay, so was that help? It doesn't seem like it did much for you if you're here with me, you know? It got crazy. I don't really know what happened. I didn't expect it like that. Is this your first time calling one of these swarms in? Yeah. But it's like, I don't know, it's not supposed to be like that. It's like protests, right? It's never supposed to be like that and then someone throws a fire extinguisher off a roof. What's it supposed to be like? I don't know, I thought they'd save me, but it was like they just showed up to mess up the car. Nobody tried to get my bike or whatever. One dude helped me up, but like the second I said I was okay, it didn't matter anymore. The arm is super sick. I agree. Neocab to the rescue. I've got to say that's the one I'm going with. Neocab to the rescue. Yeah. Ugh. Oh wow. Ugh yourself, man. That makes it even worse. Oh man. You do realise you got in my car, right? That is so the saying I'm going for. Things were good. I just wanted to go with the flow. Oh my god, this game. I mean, I'm going to play it through to the end because I want to know the story. But the fact that they are like railroading me into choices give me the full spectrum of options, and then give me, like, if I had the full range of things going from angry at the bottom to chill at the top, and then it showed me my emotional state here, and I got to pick which one affected like that, then I'd be all about this. But why do you say that? Because it's still a car. Okay. You're still putting people at risk every day. Plus, I shouldn't be riding around in a death machine in front of a bunch of Radix fruits. I actually want to play through all the Mass Effects on stream at some point. Maybe a video, actually. I shouldn't be riding around in a death machine in front of all those Radix folks. I have picked up hiccups all of a sudden. That is very rubbish. I'm just going to take a moment. They didn't program the trees far enough. Yeah, I feel what you say. But this sort of basic interaction game here where you pick things, this needs that level of thought. 333. Getting out of there was the right idea, buddy. Do you think they saw me get in? Everyone's so worried about their outside appearances. Nah. You're alright, man. Don't worry about it. They seem pretty focused on the car. Yeah, for sure. There's a second Valhalla. We might get onto that at some point. I can feel them relax just a little. I mean, we might play... What a night. We might play, like, the whole of Valhalla through at some point. Valhalla was better, I agree. I'm probably going to ask me to leave Redix. Would that be a bad thing? Or I doubt it. They need... I doubt it, man. They need people like you. Yeah, you know there's a second one. Okay, cool. People who cruise around in the death machines. People who call cars death machines. Yeah, the artistry was like... I do like the look here. It's just a bit limited, you know? Look, where am I going? I don't want them to see me getting out of your car. Yeah, man? Okay, we're going to stop beforehand. So you can just drop me, like, the corner of, oh my god, Guadalupe and Sanders. I'll walk the rest of the way. Is that how you say that, Guadalupe? On that leg? It's just a flesh wound. I'm fine. Sure, man, you're cool. Whatever. Do whatever you want. Well, yeah. They lean to look out the window. Okay, here's good. Maybe just pull up into the alley. The whole block looked pretty deserted, but I still slipped into the shadows. Whatever would put their mind at ease, I suppose. Help the customer. You don't like recording that. You don't like record this, right? That's the Neocab deal. Right, no cameras, nothing on the app. You were never here, is all. Okay. Well, how much do I owe you? Like $50. $10. Making a circle with a 4mm radius is a pain. That's what a pair of compasses are for, right? 10 coins should cover it. It's pretty expensive. Yeah, fair price. Here you go. Thanks. Listen for not kicking me out of your car. I really appreciated that. No worries. But like what you saw. No, I don't know. Didn't see nothing, mate. Didn't see nothing. Thanks. All right, laters, bye. Wait. I didn't get your name. You don't need my name. No names, right? Lena. Thanks, Lena. I'm Azul. I said that, right? You did. You say it a lot for someone who doesn't want to know that you're here, right? All right. Anyway, you have a good night, buddy. Azul stepped out of the car, stumbling a bit like they couldn't put much weight on their knee. Oh, that's not my problem. Without so much as a look back, though, they shook it off and limped into the alley. Oh, little symbol there. It was well after midnight and I had met my ride quota. I checked my field grid. It's all in the green. On most nights, I'd call it quits about now, or maybe push on for one last ride, if I had it in me. Do we have it in me? I think we got it in us. Not going to play on for me, thanks. But until I hear from Savvy, I had nowhere to go. When was she going to text me back? Man, this when I turn my head, do you guys get that frame rate? It's terrible. I do not have a bad machine. There's no way that it should be doing that. Okay. Gideon Delicab. Oh, we don't have the last one's history, right? Okay, let's have a look. Where are we? What can we do? So we're all the way down here. Oh my god. Look how far away we are from everyone. Okay, who looks the most suspect? Look at that guy. What are we saying here? Okay, let's have a look. So we've got an M&M lookalike here. We've got... I don't know, some fat Scottish guy. Window guy. I mean, I was working onto the window guy. Okay, so Sir Steve reckons window guy. I also am feeling the window guy. Should we just click on it anyway? If you want to see how small 4mm is, let's look in your pants and try and make... Wait, a 4mm radius? It's no problem, guy. It's no problem. Aganon. Aganonon. Nourish me, all ye in pain. I gather my strength to rise once again. The Book of Metawapolian. Nice, Metawapolian. Do I need to charge on the way? Is it? Let's hit this on the route, and then we'll hit the charge point because it didn't look like I could actually make it. It would cost me. Yeah, that's no. Just charge her up. Okay, hopefully we haven't lost that job because we needed to. It looked like any. The reason I said that was because there was a bit of a marked out bit. Okay, let's see. Maybe I misinterpreted the way that the bar was reading that. Oh my god, look at you. The Pax's eyes were dim as he dropped into the back seat. Hi. Pax's eyes were dim as he dropped into the back seat. He looked. What is this scar on his there? Like a bad day come to life. Oh my god. Like the goth print face Savvy and I went through. Was that a tattoo on his scalp? Was that a tattoo on his scalp? It's Agent Set 47, maybe. So I'm getting a goth phase from another 3. Katie wants to say a bad day come to life. Sir Steve is also calling out for the goth phase. If they look like this during their like teenage gothy phase, that's quite a play. Decipher says the tattoo. Looks like we're gonna... Right, that's 4 of the 5 votes that are going on in stream, so it looks like we're gonna go for a 2. I listen to the people. For the people. Like the goth phase Savvy and I went through. I still kind of miss the eyeliner. He was headed up to Fife Street subway station. Could that be right? I didn't know people still took the subway. Isn't it dangerous down in the tunnels? Hey, why don't I just take you directly to wherever you're going? I feel like I didn't know people still took the subway as the option here. I'm going to go ahead and do this one. I didn't know people still took the subway. Aganon only sighed. I pulled into the traffic and left him to his mood. I had my own things to stew about. I should have been with Savvy by now, drinking to my new life in Los Hoyos. A nice spicy margarita. I made made by a robot, probably. Instead, she'd left me to drive the graveyard shift with a sad, silent Pax. I felt like Savvy was blowing me off for the 1000th time. It was just bad timing. She seemed so anxious about her work thing. I'm going to say that. Because, you know, we're all chill, right? We're all chill, baby. That's all it needs. I could totally relate, even if my boss was an algorithm. I'd laugh this one off with her tomorrow when we're unpacking boxes. Ba-ding, ba-ding, ba-ding. Green, green, green. Agalon found my eyes in the rearview mirror. Hey, buddy, how's it going? He pulled his lips into a tight, joyless smile. Lena, right? Yeah, that's me. What makes you so happy? Excuse me? What? Questions? I saw you smiling to yourself just now, pursuing that feeling. You look like a happy person. I mean, isn't it everyone's? No, decidedly not. Are you convinced that you're happy? Tell me this. Is it working? Are you happy? I was until you asked that question. Happiness comes and goes for me. I'm fine. I feel fine. I think that one right. A depression talk is fun. I mean, we got a 3, we got a 2. Got a 3, we got a 2. I'm gonna have to split this vote myself, right? I'm tempted with that. I'm fine. I feel fine. I always like the hysterical responses to this sort of question, right? We got another 2. Okay, happiness comes and goes. All right, happiness comes and goes for me. Exactly. Like a mirage. Like the illusion happiness really is. I've resigned myself to the underlying truth. Let me guess. Life is pain. Pain is life. It's the only constant I find. Shush the heck up. Depression talk is fun. It's good. It helps. I mean, like, you know. Nobody likes to do it, but we should. Okay, let's hear it. What's the story? Mind if I ask what's got you down? We don't have to talk about it. All right. I'll bite. What's the story? Go for it, man. Tell me. He gazed out of the window. It would take too long to tell. Besides, it's the feelings that matter. I've heard a lot of sad stories inside this car, and I've told... Oh, wait, no, this is my... I've heard a lot of sad stories inside this car, and told a few of them myself, too. Something told me this one was going to be a little... new. Well, this too shall pass. Whatever it is, it's not the end of the world. Being in a bad mood together feels kind of good, doesn't it? 3, being in a bad mood together is kind of good. I mean, there is that sort of shared melancholic state, right? Yeah, okay, let's do it. Let's do it. It's the end of the world as we know it. Of course it is. Of course it is. It does. He was quiet, but I could almost feel him forming something to say. It was intense. You seem like... He wrung his long fingers in his lap. Wrung. May I tell you something very important to me? Sure, I think so. I'd write, sure, of course. Aganon's voice dropped deeper, like he was speaking from inside a cave. You carry me now to my nightly quest to seek the pain worm. It's called Metawapia, the dark leviathan that roils beneath Los Ojos, feasting. We nourish it, you see, you and I and millions like us. And soon... what? I'm not sure I understand. Do you really believe that? ... I kind of feel like the dots are the right response here. Do we think the dots are the right... I think the dots are the right response. Yeah, 3. Okay, we got a few 3s. Yeah, people saying yeah. All right, let's do it. Dots. Very soon, Metawapian will feed up, bellowing its cries of infinite despondence, and it will consume all of our pain. That was ticking really quick by. All of it. Gone. Forever. Well, that's just great. Oh, well, that's just terrifying. Also, I kind of need to move my pop stand. Getting that close to my microphone made me realise it's not in the right place. There we go. All right. Well, that's just great. Also, the city will be destroyed. You know, that sounds fine. Oh, no. You know what, that sounds, so we got a 2, we got some 2s. You know what, I mean, no. I do kind of like the city, but okay, that sounds good to me. Bum, bum, bum. And it really did. All this worry about Savvy, about myself, about everybody who climbed into my back seat. This PAX was telling me that I could all be for something. That actually sounded great. Yes, I sensed would you understand Mapawaplian's importance. Let the pain worm rise. Meta whoop whoop. Meta whoop whoop. I'm tempted to go with that one just for that response, right? Oh, excuse me. Two. All right, meta whoop whoop. Meta whoop. I could have rolled down his window and screamed into the night. Rise! Rise, Metawapian. It would be bad if he saw that it was making me happy. I mean, it's cool, right? I tried to think of something sad. Beep at my first goldfish. The time I broke my absolute favourite mug. I'm gonna go with my first goldfish. I think they both seem the same. Ah, sad fish. He was so cute though. No, no. I had to hand it to Aganon. This was harder than it seemed. He pulled himself back into the car. He was out of breath, but his eyes were sparkling. Tried to hide my smile, or I had to laugh. Oh, this is the tough one, guys. Smile, laugh, smile, laugh. Laugh or smile. I kind of feel like I have to laugh. Whoa. Sudden influx of tears. I had to laugh. How does Metawapian feel about laughing? Useful for novices, but ultimately redundant. Existence is suffering. Do we need a device to tell us that the sky is blue also? It was so dark, I almost missed the subway station. Oh, something there. Thank you for the ride. Some of the text flicks past. Do you remember to take pleasure in your nourishment of the pain worm? You too. Feel worse. Hey, at least we're feeling something. Well, I'm after the worse or the something. Feel worse or feel something? Worse or something? I don't think we should say better. Okay, we're split on the vote so far. That's a bit of a shame. Feel worse or feel something? I'm going to go with the something, I think. The music stopped. Ooh, click on the choice. Hey, at least we're feeling something, right? If we didn't, the pain worm would starve. Well, we wouldn't want that, would we? Oh, this is good. Look at Robson Street. In his dark coat, he moved across the street like a shadow and disappeared into the subway tunnel. I wondered what kind of rituals he was going to get into down there. Or maybe he'd just hop onto the train into the suburbs. It had felt good to laugh, though. I can fool myself sometimes. My brain was telling me things are falling apart, but my body was telling me this world is a weird-ass place. And what did I have to lose besides my body? Oh, no, I believe my body. I mean, you can lose your body, right? Why not? It's not important. I was still worried about Savvy. But there was something inside the worry that was kind of shiny, if I looked at it right. Maybe Los Hoyos was like that. Maybe sometimes you just gotta scream at the pain worm. And now that we've done all that, back to the phone. Let's look at this phone design. Look, there's a camera. What are those, SD card slots or something? We got 5 stars! Rise! We're doing really well at this. You know, because we can't actually not. I wonder if you can do like an anger playthrough of this. You know, I'm trying to make a happy playthrough. I'm wondering if you could just be like super angry about stuff the whole way through. I bet you can. I bet you can. I bet you still get like 5-star ratings from this guy though. Okay, we got like $7 from that. That's nice. That's nice. All right, now in Fontaria. Oh, well, Savvy's got back to me. Hey, so good to see you. So sorry. Fast as you can. Where are you? Go on, let me know. Fast as you can is a little strong. Your message failed to send. Huh? Make my way over. I'm flooring it. BASAP. I mean, neither of these tell me where she is. I assume she's where we left her. Be there ASAP. Bum. Night 1 still. An LOPD speed trap nearly nabbed me on the way over. Too close. Whew, so close. But I still wasn't fast enough. This was definitely it. The location of Savvy's SOS pin. Oh, was she had a pin on it? Oh no, look at me all the way over there. It was just an empty lot between some abandoned storefronts. I could only see as far as my headlights, but there was no trace of her. No text since so sorry either. So sorry. I called out her name. Texting ain't gonna work. There was no answer. Had I just missed her? If I'd driven faster, would she still be getting into my car right now, laughing off her crazy night? It was so dark I could barely see the broken bottles all over the ground. This wasn't a good place for anyone to wait around at night, especially alone, especially someone like Savvy. Then I saw it. Face down on the curb, her phone. I grabbed it and a chill ran up my arms. It was shattered right in the center of the hollow screen. Now totally dark and cold. It looked like it had been stepped on. There was a sticker on the back, a punk-looking symbol of a wasp inside a bicycle gear. I sketched it in my journal app and stashed her phone in my glove box. Haven't we seen that already on Matey's arm? That explained the radio silence. What happened here? Someone must have grabbed it from her. Maybe she smashed it herself. Maybe she smashed it herself? Someone must have grabbed it from her. Yeah, I'm feeling it's Brad Asterix as well. Okay. I'm going to go with another 3 because I agree with his option. Someone must have grabbed it from her. Someone who didn't want her texting me. Who would do that? If you know her at all, you know Savvy is not someone you should mess with. My feel grid went hard red. That seems about right. I mean, to be fair, it could be much. I wonder what Savvy's feel grid looked right now. Was she feeling what was she feeling? What was she thinking? All I could imagine was not comforting. I tried to push back my thoughts and focus on what I could do right now. Pick up another ride, right? I remembered what Azula told me about Radix. No cops. My body felt crazy, like I was buzzing with nerves, but at the same time I could barely keep the thought in my head. I had nowhere to go, and no one to help talk things out. All I could do was try and get some sleep. My only option was Crasher to find a cheap motel or spare room somewhere, anywhere but Capra capsule, if I could afford it. She didn't let me see where I was gonna. I closed out my neocab shift. At least I'd hit my quota before my world turned upside down. That's night 1. You completed 3. Your rating has increased by 1. All right. We spent some money, but we earned a lot more. All right, let's launch Crasher. All right, we're all the way over there. Wow. I mean, obviously, I want to... that one... Oh, I can't afford it. Okay, how about... So this must be the terrible bunk places. I mean, I'm all up for staying down here. I mean, the combine... I mean, if we click on this... What, there, Capra capsule. No, we don't want that. So this is a capsule. These 3 must be capsules, right? Definitely feeling that. Does this one mean Louisa's home, a little corner of Los Hoyos? I can offer you privacy, comfort, green tea, no judgment, and a world-class bed. My brother is a mattress designer. Ooh. Well, we can't afford that one, so it must be down here. Vacancies now at Landmark Motel Aztecia. Relaxed lodging with a hot tub, parking, and continental breakfast. I'm going to go with that continental breakfast. Let's do it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. My license plate, like Frank 19. I wasn't sure how much sleep I'd get, even though I was exhausted and my mind was racing with worries about Savvy. But when my head hit the pillow in the Aztecia, I went somewhere else. Boop. Yeah, I paid for it. Let's go somewhere else, right? Is that how that's supposed to run? I was back in Cactus Flats, in a room where I used to live, floating above all the things I'd owned, all these beautiful little things. Rows and rows of little things, pine cones and seashells. I remembered where I'd gotten each one of them, and the joy I felt was so warm, like light inside my whole body. Sweden would be great. I was so happy to be home. I kept floating, and then I wasn't in my nice room anymore, and there wasn't anything in the room, and I couldn't breathe. I went for the door, and it didn't open. I screamed and screamed and screamed until the air was gone, and I knew I was dying. Then I woke up. The as advertised 24/7 breakfast was okay, but there were pine cones placed around the trays of decoration. I knew it had to have been a coincidence, and of course it was. But the effort to ignore the thoughts that maybe it wasn't just a coincidence, that maybe the hotel was some kind of portal between the dream world and the real world, but then that would mean all I could summon were pine cones. It all just kind of killed my appetite. Back to work. But I think with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're probably going to leave it at night 2. I will be back on Thursday, 5 till 7. The memory of what happened last night was a shadow over everything around me. The desperate texts, heavy smashed phones. I tried to quiet my mind, and it just fell into my body sounds. Ugh, this wasn't working. Where the hell was she? This wouldn't be the first time she'd ghosted, but this felt different, and I knew basically nothing about what her life in Los Hoyos was like. Sevi was heading to the nightclub, but its name, total mystery. Oh, and she was in some kind of trouble at work, whatever that was. I tried to recall as many details as I could, and I really hope this is where it's going to pick us up from last time. Scrolling my journey app, I had to, until my hand ached. Maybe I'd seen the symbol on a phone before. After all, it wasn't a name, but a person to track down in a neighbourhood. As long as I met my NeoCab quota, I could stay on the search without losing my job and leaving LO as a total disaster. Alright, yeah, so as I say, guys, I am going to play this on Thursday. Thursday's going to be great fun. We're going to start at 5 o'clock. We are going to carry on through till 7. That is, of course, if your clock currently reads coming up to 8 o'clock, right? Yeah. Well, thanks very much for coming out. Wow, I just totally messed up my own outro. Thank you very much for coming out and watching this game today, guys. It's a little bit rubbish of a game, but we are definitely going to push our way through it because I want to see how it ends. But I'll see you then when we're going to do that. Bye!